Hi everyone.
Hey guys.
We're going to go through our process for how we build a digital breakout, and this is going to be our four main basic steps. So we're going to go through those super fast for you, and that's going to give you some information that you need. Wink wink.
All right, so when building a digital breakout, the very first thing that we always do is figure out the learning objective or the standard or the point. Like, we always start with what do we want the kids to take away from this experience?
Once you've decided what you want your breakout to be about, you want to start with making a folder and then build the Google site that you're going to use, as well as the first Google form. And the form is where all the locks live, and then you're going to take that form and embed it onto the site. So once you've figured out what you want it to be about, you want to build something that houses what your breakout's about.
Yeah, and when you get to level 1 tutorial, you'll see that we have resources specifically there to teach you how to create a new Google form, how to embed a Google form onto your Google site, and also how to turn your Google form into a lock. Some other creative ideas that you can do with your Google site, though, are every time you add pages to your Google site to hide your pages from navigation. And one tip that we can give you is to go ahead and create a page that's hidden from navigation called behind the scenes or behind the curtain, and use this to put all your notes about puzzle ideas that you have or resources you might want to use or whatever. So that's one tip.
That's a great tip. Our next step is to decide how many locks you want to have in your puzzle. So have an idea of how many different sort of bits of the puzzle you want to have. And it varies from puzzle to puzzle. It varies based on what people do. Lacey was talking earlier about how we oftentimes do 4 locks in each part, but we've seen people who have 8 on one page, and we've seen it where people have 1 on a page. So it's completely up to you how you do this.
Yeah, so think about your content, or think about your theme of your puzzle, or think about your kids and their frustration levels. Would they like to just solve one puzzle and move forward, or would they prefer to solve a few and then move forward? So totally up to you and them. And last is, after you get all the skeleton built, is to go ahead and build in your content and your clues and your distractors by finding some interesting images and maybe pulling out some old worksheets that you can use as puzzles, and even working through our breakout lab, coming up with different puzzle ideas. Throw all that in there last after you get everything else done.
Based on the information we just shared with you, reorder the slides in the presentation to reflect the order that we went through. When you have them in the order that you think they belong in, change the background of the last slide to yellow, and that will give you the color code to solve that lock.
Okay, bye.